You do not need to prove anything to anyone. Your presence already makes the message clear. People sense your strength, awareness, and self-respect. They know that you are calm but not careless, patient but not passive. You choose peace, but you will not tolerate disrespect. You've learned when to walk away and when to stand firm. That balance is what makes others cautious. It is not fear that they feel, it is respect. You are not someone to take lightly, because losing you is not a moment, it is a memory that lingers for years. When you give loyalty, you give it fully. When you stand with someone, you stand firm. You're present, dependable, and unwavering. The kind of person who shows up without being asked. But wisdom has taught you where devotion ends. You understand that no one is perfect but God. You allow room for human error, a careless word, a small misstep, an honest mistake. You forgive easily when intentions are pure. You are patient with those who you've known, especially family and longtime friends. You do not discard people for small imperfections, but there is a line. When someone reveals hidden motives, when respect fades, when sincerity disappears, you do not argue, you do not plead, you simply step away. That is when they realize the cost of losing you, because your absence is loud. Your presence was rare. The way you made people feel safe, supported, and understood is not common. Most people do not show up the way you did. Most people do not give without keeping score. You gave freely without any expectations. And only after you are gone do they recognize what they mishandled. You are forgiving but not oblivious. You are observant without being obsessive. You notice patterns, not isolated moments. You sense disrespect even when it is disguised. And once that line is crossed, you do not linger in dishonor. No matter how long the history, you choose self-respect. That's why when people lose you, they are stunned. Years may pass, but they still remember, because people may forget words, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I'd like to end this message off with a parable. There was a well in a village that never ran dry. Travelers drank from it daily, never thanking it, never tending to it. One day that well was sealed. Villagers searched desperately for water, but nothing replaced it. Only then did they realize that the well had been their greatest blessing. Not because it was loud, but because it was always there. The lesson? Loyalty is priceless, but only to those who honor it. Those who take consistency for granted always feel its absence the longest. You do not leave to punish, you leave to protect your dignity. And that is why losing you becomes a lesson they will never forget. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everyone who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting that like button, and subscribing. It's been ChrisAnesti, and until next time, take care and have a good one.